This is something we've been focused on digital currencies for, a couple decades. This is something we've been focused on digital currencies for, a couple decades. Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of the huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, the New World Order book shows you how the world really works, and it is definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. Now, guys, I told you in 2023 in the first quarter, we would get an event, and now we have the banking collapse, which the master magicians pulled off the perfect distraction. And at the end of the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter, guys, we're going to have another main event. Now, of course, the markets will still pump and dump until we get that next crisis. Guys, we know they're going to pull that rug. And all we have to do is watch the Fed to know exactly when that's about to happen. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now we have Bitcoin and crypto slightly up. We know we are the only game in town. Now we have Ethereum price drops to a 7th-month low, and data points to more downside. And then we have Proshares coming in with the casino, introducing short Ethereum strategy ETF amid Ethereum future surge. And guys, we know with the casino, they make money whether it goes up or down. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now guys, if you look at the CME futures open interest for Ethereum, you see it's slowly moving up. Volume is not there, but open interest is definitely picking up. Now guys, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We had yield rates on Friday pull back. We had the dollar up. Even though yield rates moved down, the stock market still took a hit. And then guys, if you look at the VIX is going to let us know what's happening in the future. And we slowly seeing the VIX move up. And then of course, guys, we have volume and crypto up. We have Tether, USDC. And then we have the Fed. Repo at 1.1 trillion. And we see that repo coming on down. Now we have the G20 adopts IMF and FSB synthesis paper on crypto regulation. And guys, if you show your friends and family, they should no longer question you. Now, if they don't even know what G20 is, there's no reason to talking to them. But clearly, guys, they're putting in policies for crypto assets. And I quote, "We call for a swift and coordinated implementation of the G20 roadmap, including implementation of policy frameworks, outreach beyond G20 jurisdictions, global coordination, cooperation, and information sharing, and addressing data gaps." And guys, that's all you hear them talking about, countries coming together. You keep hearing one, and we know that is biblical. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now guys, do not forget about Grayscale, sent about $21.6 billion. But getting over into a little crypto news, we have Frax unveils staking vault, allowing users to take advantage of high interest rates in the United States. And remember guys, not just in crypto, but in traditional finance, you can get 5% with no risk. Now we have Ferrari to accept crypto for luxury car purchases. And guys, we know this is all about adoption. If they see it, they will believe it. And then lastly, guys, make sure you're sharing the channel. It is absolutely free of charge. Remember, you do not want your family on the wrong side of history. At least if you told them, then you don't have anything to worry about. You're just a watchman on the wall. But make sure you watch the video I did last night, guys. We had Gary Gensler has decided not to appeal the court decision on Grayscale. So we definitely know a Bitcoin ETF is coming soon, and that will stabilize the price. And then we also know the emerging markets in 2024 is going to be flipping the switch on the fourth industrial revolution. We also have the Bitcoin halving in April. And then it's election year. And in election year, they like the economy to at least be decent. I know I had a Patreon member send me an article of the Fed. He's actually doing research. And if you actually look at the article, you can clearly see the Fed is just holding things up. And like I tell you, go to the Fed website, do your research, and you can clearly see they're holding this thing up so they can land us in the fourth industrial revolution. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get on stocks, the Xrp, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids' books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.